Should respect be earned? And does it apply to rules of modern dating and understanding women? Well, it's complicated. Let's get straight into it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tuning in, reacting to these videos with me. Your boy will be doing a breakdown.
Do you think respect is something that should be given or should it be
giving my input where I see fit?
I think it should be given until one proves that they don't deserve respect.
Honestly, I'd say off the bat, I would say respect is just given, because I like giving respect until like it reaches a point where I know that the respect isn't being reciprocated. So then it turns into being earned.
What's the difference between demanding respect and earning respect?
I feel like demanding respect is like really forceful, and it's like it's harder to get it when you're demanding it.
Demanding respect is just like, you know, wanting somebody to do it just because you say so. Earning it is more like you're doing the actions that make people want to give you respect off tops.
People go about demanding respect in a very like pretentious, non-authentic way where it just comes across as like being cocky. I think earning respect just looks like being a like upstanding citizen.
Is demanding respect a sign of strength or weakness?
Now, how I personally see it is I demand respect from my fellow peers and people that I'm in relationships with me, because those are my simple boundaries that will not be crossed by anybody. I'm not asking for your respect, I'm demanding respect when it comes around to operating with me, right? Now, earning respect, on the other hand, that's a good thing. That shows that you've got a very genuine character. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a genuine dude myself, but I demand respect from everybody that I'm around. And if they don't respect me, I'm gone. And then there's gonna be a lot of women, right? A lot of friends, a lot of people who say they respect you, right? But talk behind your back. Those aren't the people you need in your life. Nope. Cross them out, X them out.
I believe it's a sign of weakness.
Why?
Because a strong man who is worthy of respect doesn't have to demand it at all. It's going to be given to him.
I'd say strength, because a lot of people like nowadays aren't really
yeah, only if it was that simple, right? Only if it was that simple. Now, am I going to be walking around like I'm big and bad, like, oh, respect me? Nah, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying when I say I demand respect, bro. But like, again, there is certain boundaries that from the jump you gonna know getting around me, bro, because I don't let stuff slide with anybody. You feel me? Now, some of my responses may be unfiltered, but natural reaction to, you know what I'm saying, said circumstances that I might be into. Earning respect and demanding respect, that really goes both ways. Earning respect, you know what I'm saying, if you are just a very humble person, you got a lot of grit, then people are going to naturally respect you. If you got a very hard work ethic, you know what I'm saying, strong work ethic, they might not, you know what I'm saying, really tap into the content that you do, but they respect the grind, they respect the hustle behind whatever you do. You get what I'm saying?
respectful, so I'd say it's a strength for me.
It depends on how you're going about it. If you're doing it in a way that's like showing that you're insecure, then no. But if you're just the way that you enter a room demands respect, then I think that's different.
Do you believe that trust should be earned or given until proven otherwise?
I think in most relationships you kind of earn the trust, like by getting to know each other, and then in certain situations you may have to earn it.
Can trust ever be restored once it's broken?
I feel like not fully, but yes.
It depends on what the person did, but most oftentimes, no.
If trust should be earned, why should respect be given?
If trust should be earned, why should respect be given?
Respect should be given because there's a million situations where you need.
So they're asking, why should respect being respected being earned, but demand being given? Is that what they said? Excuse me, is that what they said?
If trust should be earned, why should respect be given?
Respect should be given because there's a million situations where you need to have people in your life that do good things. If you don't have respect for the people around you, you'll never have. Nobody will respect you. So, and trust is like something's like if you never trust anybody, nobody will ever trust you either. So I think it's kind of like a give and a take. It's a personal journey for each person.
So you earn trust, right? And respect is given or earned too, right? Is that what he's asking?
It depends on what the person did, but most oftentimes, no.
If trust should be earned, why should respect be given?
If trust
If trust should be earned, why should respect be given? I mean, how I look at it, bro. I don't necessarily like anytime I go into or anytime I start a relationship with somebody, or you know what I'm saying, I have some type of connection with them, bro. I low key already give them my trust. Now that might be, you know what I'm saying, bad on my end, bad on my part that I already give them that trust up front. But most people, like, they don't really have to earn, like, if I, you know what I'm saying, if I kick it with you, you cool, you know what I'm saying, like that, you know, I'm gonna be cool with you, bro. Like, I don't see a reason to, like, not trust you, you know what I'm saying, unless you give me a reason not to trust you. So up front, like, usually going forward, I wear my heart on my sleeve, you feel me? Like, I don't come from a closed perspective, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people come from like a harmed or traumatized perspective, and they'll become, you know, closed off, or they'll get into relationships with women, and they're like, oh, well, this woman's got to earn my trust because of said relationships, of them getting cheated on, or you catching her, you know what I'm saying, with another dude, or whatever the case might be, bro. You getting cheated on, her cheating on you, you catching her with another dude, tasting, whatever the case might be, bro. And then you feel like the next girl you get with, that trust has to be earned. Me, on the other hand, like, I just don't see it like that, bro. Every individual experience I go through, bro, is just that, bro. Like, I try to, as my best as possible, not to say, if I have one negative experience or one traumatic experience, to make that universal and to put up barriers to block me from really, you know what I'm saying, being able to connect and build with other people. Now, if you give me a reason not to trust you, that's something completely different, bro. But usually, 9 times out of 10 up front, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to trust you, bro. You know what I'm saying, until you give me a reason not to trust you. So me personally, I don't think it's necessarily up front there should be a reason where trust needs to be earned. Like, hey, you got my trust, bro, you know what I'm saying, unless you give me a reason why I can't trust you. You feel me?
trust should be earned, why should respect be given?
Respect should be given.
I had to
because
think about that one for a second.
a million situations where you need to have people in your life that do good things. If you don't have respect for the people around you, you'll never have. Nobody will respect you. So, and trust is like something's like if you never trust anybody, nobody will ever trust you either. So I think it's kind of like a give and a take. It's a personal journey for each person.
We're all kind of going through the similar stuff as, you know, being in these bodies and living on this planet and stuff like that. So I feel like respect is just something that by default should be given everyone. Trust is different because trust can leave you open for being hurt. So I feel like that's why trust isn't something that you should just give to everyone.
Do you think anybody just deserves respect?
Someone who doesn't respect you, isn't that the same thing of you, you know what I'm saying, being open in terms, bro? Right? Doesn't that leave you vulnerable, bro? If someone that doesn't respect you, someone that disrespects you, I don't know. Maybe I got that
Without earning it.
No, I don't think so.
So why do so many women think they just deserve respect without earning it?
I don't know. There's a large ongoing sense of entitlement in that area of existence. Women just want to feel entitled to everything. I mean, a lot of women do deserve to be treated, you know, with respect, sure. But to just off top respect them flat out is like, that's two different things.
Again, why wouldn't you respect her? Unless, like, she playing games, unless she being goofy, give you signs, bro, that shit you can't like. like, oh, I can't respect this, bro, or she doing some L, like she being the L's, just the L female, bro. You feel me? Then like I would say like, oh, okay, yeah, she just, you know what I'm saying, giving me signs of being the L, bro. But naturally, I guess just going for it, bro. Like, unless you give me a reason not to respect you, unless you give me a reason not to trust you, bro, you got my full respect and trust, bro. I'm just that type of dude, bro.
I think there are levels to respect that
Females,
people do
males.
have to earn. Like, you can't become like a police officer or like the president unless you have certain credentials that give
Now,
you that
if you're talking
respect to
about
have that
social
title.
status,
Why do women think that
I think that's a little
chivalry
bit
is just
different.
about basic
Social
mutual
status and
respect
respect with that.
as opposed to a one-way servitude towards women?
I think it's because it's how women are brought up and what they're
Opposed to a one-way. Why do women think that chivalry is just about basic mutual respect as opposed to a one-way servitude towards women?
I think it's because it's how women are brought up and what they're taught, how to be treated by a man, not how to treat a man.
I don't know. I think women confuse respect, just like basic respect, with not being chivalrous. But I don't know. It's just something that's not really required anymore.
chivalry
Is just a term we use when we're talking about men doing the gentleman thing for a woman, opening the door, you know, pulling out their chair when they sit down, you know, paying for dinner, you know, all that type of things, like basically proving that you're a provider and that you're, you know, you can take care of her. Like, that's kind of like a natural essence of a gentleman, and that's why it's people like when they say chivalry, they think of a gentleman doing that for a woman. But I feel like it could be done both ways. It's just, you know, if the woman is willing to do that, you know, on her own, like just say, hey, let me get that for you or whatever.
If chivalry is just about being polite, wouldn't it be polite for women to do all those same things for men?
It would be, but I think it's more about than just being polite. I think it's about asserting your dominance and asserting dominance. It sounds so weird to say it like that. I think it just, I don't know if it's about being polite or if it's just about that's just what men are supposed to do. I don't know.
Do you believe it's a man's
primal.
duty to
If you want your subscribers to look like this on YouTube, you need to make sure that you're posting with the right titles, posting at the right time, and using the right hashtags within your shorts.
respect a woman regardless of how she treats him in return?
No, I think if somebody is disrespectful to you, you just don't deal with them, no matter what. Even if they're a woman that you're into, if they're treating you badly with disrespect, don't return disrespect. Just don't deal with them.
Exactly.
No, I think that you should stand your ground, because I think even if you feel uncomfortable, that woman's going to respect you if you stand your ground anyways.
What does the behavior of approaching a woman respectfully look like?
I feel like it goes both ways with a man and a woman, just like not being weird or uncomfortable, making things uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Calm, cool, collected. Don't say anything that's considered disrespectful, like maybe calling them baby when you don't know them or something like that. You know.
Does a man have to risk being offensive in order to shoot his shot?
Yes.
Risk being offensive? I mean,
Maybe.
it just depends on person to person. I'm sure there are things that could happen to me that wouldn't offend me, but could happen to someone else that could offend them.
Yeah.
I would prefer for you not to say something to make me mad in order to shoot your shot. I mean, I usually don't really shoot my shot at a person, so if I do it, it's because I'm doing it in the most respectful, sweet way possible.
Is it fair to put men in this position and then shame them when it goes wrong?
No.
I'm just meeting you right now. How could I ever possibly know what offends you? You know, I just gotta give the chance to speak with you and see from there.
How good looking does a man need to be in order to get away with being offensive?
I hate this because
Very good looking, and it's not necessarily. I mean, I guess that you could consider it banter, but you have to be, you know what I'm saying? Let's get you through the door, bro. Don't let nobody fool you guys, bro. It's the, as long as it's not too over the edge, you know what I'm saying? There's certain stuff that good looking guys they could just say and get away with, and it's not gonna come off as creepy or stalkish, or you know, you feel me? A nigga that's mid or subpar at best, bro, like they not gonna be able to do the same thing, fam.
it's happened to me. Like, they're really handsome, so you let them get away with murder and stuff like that. But you shouldn't let them just because they're handsome. But handsome men have tons of leeway. They get away with a lot.
Pretty privileged.
Same thing with pretty women, bro. They get away with a lot, bro. Like, they get away with a lot. Probably more than handsome men. I don't know. Yeah, no, I would say more than handsome men, bro, because
I feel like I've seen
They
a lot
really
of
got
people
the
talk about
key
pretty
to
privilege,
everything,
but
bro.
handsome privilege is a real thing. I do believe I have a little bit of that, and I know I can. What it is you don't get offensive
make sure to
with
get
the woman,
yourself
right?
in there.
But honesty is sometimes really offensive to women. So when you're just being an honest guy, that can, rub them, in an offensive way. But you could get away with that if you got some handsomeness.
Why you think they say the quickest way to a woman's heart is to tell her what she wants to hear?
To you, for sure.
How is a man supposed to know what offends a woman, and why should he care when the outcome is uncertain?
I feel like we all generally know that if you wouldn't say it to your mama, don't say it to her.
Would you say it to your mother? That's the answer. Like, would you say that to your mom? You know what I mean? Like, you can't be asking questions that you would not ask your mom. Like, that's what it comes down to.
But is a man trying to date his mom?
That's not the point. It's like, you're respectful to your mom. You should be respectful to all women.
Yeah, true.
Doesn't matter.
Facts.
You're obviously not going to tell your mom you have a fat ass, but that's the point. Like, you're not going to come to a girl on the street and be like, hey, you got a fat ass. We don't want to hear that.
Why do women often complain about men being disrespectful when the things that offend them are totally up to her discretion and can be polar opposites?
Just case by case basis. Like, I'm sure, like, someone.
Doesn't matter. You're obviously not going to tell your mom you have a fat ass, but that's the point. Like, you're not going to come to a girl on the street and be like, hey, you got a fat ass. We don't want to hear that.
Why do women often complain about men being disrespectful when the things that offend them are totally up to her discretion and can be polar opposites?
Just case by case basis. Like, I'm sure, like, some women would be offended by something, whereas another one wouldn't. You just kind of have to.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, bro, a lot of niggas be coming off as creepy. A lot of y'all niggas be coming off as super weird, bro. That's really what be the turn off. That's really what be getting in the way of your success and shooting your shot at women and stuff like that. Y'all just don't know how to operate, bro. Y'all like just weird, bro. Like, the fact that she's a woman just makes it that much weirder for you, bro. Like, instead of just operating like she's a normal human, which she is, bro, and stop putting her on a pedestal, idolizing her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that she walking on a red carpet, bro. Like, come on now, fam. I think that's really where y'all be going wrong at, bro.
Put yourself up in that position to be offensive to someone, I guess.
Rather than complain, why don't women step up and set the example? Like, why don't women start approaching men rather than complain about how men approach them?
I mean, it depends on your boldness level. I'm not really the type of woman that's bold, so I can't really speak for other women.
As a woman, you get this slight celebrity status everywhere you go because everyone wants to look at you. Everyone wants to see you and do certain things to you. So they get kind of an air about them. I was like, okay, this is how I would like to be approached, and this is not the way I'm being approached. And they're projecting that approach to themselves. They're attracting it to them.
Or she really be doing has certain type of guys that approach her, and she likes those type of guys that approach her, bro. You feel me, bro? The certain standard she goes by
themselves, even if they don't like it. So it's like they have to be able to
specific.
accept the fact that if I dress like a whore, I'm gonna be treated like a whore. If I dress modestly, I'll probably be treated modestly, and not a lot of them get that.
What would you say to nice guys who would say that they never want to be dominant in a relationship out of respect for the woman?
I don't know, bro. I just don't think that's natural, bro. Like, being dominated and all, like, bro, by women, like, bro, it's not going on, bro. It's not happening, fam.
I respect them for that. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then period.
I'd say that you need to get out of your cuck truck, bro. Like, come on, man.
I'm the leader, and if you will allow me to lead you, you will be my companion. But if you want to be just because you want to be nice and it's out of respect, like that chick's not gonna respect you too long, bro.
But
when
it's just not
making her wear the pants.
Yeah, it's not the simple
Does a man
nature of
typically have to be
life,
macho
bro.
to be respected?
No.
No.
But I feel like now, kind of, yeah.
I don't think men have to be macho to be respected. I think that's just like our TV screens make us think that kind of stuff. But I think the most stoic men that are silent but also like reserved are the most masculine to me.
I think that's a misconception. I think that's the difference between a masculine man and an alpha male. I feel like an alpha male is always chest up in the front, trying to be the hero, screaming, telling everybody the orders. But I feel like a real masculine man is just like, waiting for them to be done screaming, and then we actually gonna get the job done. So I don't think you got to be all macho to be a masculine man. I feel like the macho just comes from that idea of being an alpha male, like a hero.
I don't know why I just picture Captain America and Iron Man. That scene in my head from Avengers, bro, the first Avengers, bro. Bro, perfect example, bro. Captain America kind of like the one that want to be giving everybody orders. Oh, I'm the captain. I'm so special this, special that. Then Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man just sitting there chilling like, I think I would just cut the wire. Ugly. I don't know why I thought about that scene. He was talking about like guys who's more reserved and who's going to get the job done. Now, Abe, you know what I'm saying? Don't at me, but what happened at Endgame? What happened at the very end of Endgame with Thanos in the end? Who was in the very final fight? Thanos, and who was it? Iron Man. What happened? Come on now, bro. Get the job done.
Hero or something.
Doesn't that place the man into a category where he's supposed to take abuse to be a man?
Ooh, that's hard.
I feel like
no one's supposed to take abuse to be anybody, but
society
I think people have that
it.
mixed up. Yeah, people have that really mixed up. Just because you're a man doesn't mean that you're supposed to take anything from anyone. In fact, I feel like a real man wouldn't.
In a way, it puts men in a category to be the protector, the fighter, the thing that holds down the fort. Like if something's going down in the house,
yes,
I'm gonna go get up. She gonna go cuddle the babies while I go take care of an intruder or something like that. But that's what your job is as a man. So it's not like, oh, we got put in this place to take a bunch of pain, because women take a bunch of pain. They bear our children. So it's like it's pain all around. We all getting pain. But as far as getting physical and protecting,
another.
No living being should ever be processed
whoever, bro,
for every
getting paid,
single
bro.
life.
Whoever this is getting paid, bro.
think something that's meant for the man.
What's the difference between being masculine and just acting like an adult?
That's pretty much the same thing. Being an adult and the responsibilities of being masculine are almost the same. I think the difference is that's a tricky one, man. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't think there is a difference. I think an adult, if we're going to say, taking care of your bills, taking care of your responsibilities is masculine, then everybody should be masculine.
So what's the difference between being feminine and acting like a child?
Well, I think, that's good. So I think being feminine and acting like a child, femininity to me is just being...
Well, hold on. I mean, yeah, everybody got to, pay bills, do all that, but usually there's a structure, family structure, where, it would be more ideal for it to be two people in the household and that the man take on majority of the financial, financial problems or, issues that you might have. Yeah, now if you single, you gonna have, you gonna have to do all that by yourself, bro, because you gonna have to be independent. You know what I'm saying? But if you talking about like relationships and dating, bro, it's a little bit different.
Like soft.
Now,
not
some
soft.
people don't have no
soft.
structure, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't.
You're not supposed to act like a 5-year-old. That's not femininity to me. It's just having class and grace and elegance and being a lady to me.
Because a true feminine woman isn't childish. You know what I'm saying? And that's a major thing to realize.
And a lot of y'all women are childish, and a lot of y'all women play games, bro. Hella games, and it's crazy, bro. But I guess it only is to say that it's kind of the men's fault for playing the games with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a real woman that's in her feminine energy isn't exactly childish. She's more motherly than childish.
So do women want partnerships or daddy-daughter relationships?
They want sugar daddies, dang it. Why would I work if I can be pretty?
Does a woman have to be feminine to be respected?
No.
Can a woman be prissy or a tomboy and still be respected?
Yes.
So who's more held to a standard, men or women?
Both of us, all of us are held to a standard, which sucks. And it probably is because this is not the natural way of living, like in cities and stuff with, going to work, and it's probably just a byproduct of all of that stuff that we do that is so unnatural to our own selves that it's caused us to have an unnatural rift within men and women as well.
Should our respect for people be based on their humanity or their behavior?
Based on their behavior.
Would you agree that it should be based on their humanity until their behavior proves otherwise?
We're all human, so if that would be the case, then everybody would have all sorts of perfect respect. We'd be living in a perfect world. But it's everybody has behavior, so it's like if you have horrible habits and horrible behaviors, you're going to be treated horribly. If you have good habits and good behaviors, you'll be treated well.
So why do so many people think they just deserve respect based on their identity regardless of their behavior?
People have that mixed up as well. People don't understand that while you have respect living as this base person, this base human beings on this planet, you deserve respect, right? But if you're doing something that's just shameful, we should shame and not respect what you're doing. We can separate
obvious.
actions
That's
from people,
a
I
given,
guess.
bro.
So isn't respect something that's earned?
At least I
It's
think that's
something
a
that
given.
is given and returned. If I give you respect, you're gonna give me respect, and if you don't give me back respect, then you're not gonna get back respect. It's something that it's like a leap of faith. You've got to give respect to get respect.
Is there a difference between not respecting somebody versus disrespecting somebody?
Yeah, if I'm don't
not
respect
respecting
you,
is just neutral, bro.
I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna like passively be like, okay, I don't like this guy. I see what he does. I'm not a big fan. And if he comes over to talk to me, I'm gonna be like, look, man, go away. I don't like you. This is why I don't like you. I don't have that kind of respect for you. Disrespecting someone is like, I see you. Now I'm gonna go and mess with you. I'm gonna bully you. And I'm gonna make sure you know how much I don't fucking like you every time I see you. That's being disrespectful.
Disrespecting somebody by like calling them outside of their name or stealing from them and stuff like that. Yeah.
Isn't one passive and neutral while the other is hateful?
Yes.
So isn't disrespect also something that's earned?
Yes. Yes, it is.
For sure. Hey, that's the video for today. That was a little breakdown on modern dating.
Ever tried planning a vacation with a travel website? Did you get overwhelmed with all the amazing islands out?
Dog. The ads, bro. The ads, bro. But look, appreciate y'all tuning in right to this video with me. You feel me? Is respect earned through modern dating? Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Is respect or should respect be earned in modern society and applied during modern dating? Let me know. Anyways, it's Boogie and I'm out. Peace.